say now?
From Ghana to.
I see you say you gala.
Nigerian military.
Like. Now true now officers now they wear goggle like this. Dark shade inside room. Inside studio.
Ma would you see you go the Niger Delta area today, bros? You go give them.
Make we go now. Wait till we go do so they don't identify the pick. You have to let them know say you be Niger Delta.
You're different.
We're different too. You don't say that where if you see where two people they quarrel. Especially that time we just call Lagos. If you see where two people they quarrel, you just say, "Not try me, oh. I be Binio. Not try me, oh. I be Binio." Then want to go say, "Hey, if you be Binio, I go tell you say, me I be Okuta." That's what they say. They brag that year. But now that one don't end now. They take where they come from.
I told you, they don't collect money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our brothers and sisters in the Lord and in general matters, and based on that status quo, now we take welcome and come on top the Portmanteau today. As all of now know, say this is another one show where they get the mind to chook mouth for matters where other shows not they fit chook mouth put. And I know today now Mr. Sidan here, Osagiato, that fine proud Benin boy. All of now they call talk, and I know they alone. I sit here with my honorable fellow.
Brassy, yes, now your boy Bami Deli Bello, also known as MC Bob. We go they bring out the story they tell you now from Portmanteau today. On our way to.
There is a Portmanteau.
Today.
That's so. Ladies and gentlemen, we get plenty matter where inside the Portmanteau today, especially the matters where they affect us directly, indirectly, socially, economically. I expect that the one where we really want put mouth today, now the ASUU strike. You know, that problem between government and ASUU. That problem where be like say it not get end. And one chook mouth put inside that problem on top of the Portmanteau today. For those of now when I don't watch us now, know as we they do, and for those of now when I just join us, the point where we dey now we won't go collect our coffee. Make na not go anywhere. We dey come. So, you too like life.
Who don't go like life?
You too like life.
It's good to like life.
Now, I want grateful. Nobody want die.
I tell you.
Fabio, let's say elders they talk say,
okay,
you get today good to people where you meet for road when you they go up.
True.
Say because when you they come down, now people you go still meet.
True. Now so.
You understand? You get today good because up, not day permanent for one person.
Bam. Word.
Up, not be for one person.
No be for one person.
And because you day up today, you know me say you not feel come down.
Go come down.
Now that one now, I want lead us enter the very first matter for the Portmanteau today. ASUU versus federal government.
You see, this topic, ASUU versus federal government, it be like when they talk say two wrestlers, one fight. Who go suffer? Now the ground. They fight on top.
That is where two elephants fight.
The grass. And this story, it has lingered on for too long. Past administrations could not solve these issues, you know, and up to this very date, we can't see bigger fights. Now, the latest Brussels, I see federal government don't carry us to go
court.
You see,
the government, they sue government.
They don't carry that decision.
Oh God, not your best not go here for Nigeria. Government sue government.
But Brussels, the narrative of what is happening right now, what is happening right now, is the fact that the unresolved problem, which is the numeration of ASUU staffs, their lecturers. And these people, like you said in that proverb, that powerful proverb, say make you dey careful. You see? Now these people, through their shoulders, a lot of people in the government,
take rise.
Now them teach them everything where they say they know today. So these people deserve what is right. And that is why they put up that, okay, this and this are the things that we are being denied of. Now waiting they pain us with this, now waiting they pain us with this. Solve it, and then we will not have issues concerning striking universities. But politics upon politics, up to the recent one, that is the setup of the federal government set up payroll. And ASUU said, no, we are suggesting this one. This one cannot go well for association.
Okay.
They brought in Hutas. In fact, they said they should bring in private body to checkmate, to access their new form at which they are putting up to the federal government. But the federal government is not even ready to even listen to that line. They want them to toe their hole. They want it to know this tyrannical way of doing things, which is not very good at 21st century. You know, agreement.
You know, in 2019,
yes,
I think it was this same government. 2019, ASUU signed a memorandum of agreement,
yes,
with the federal government, demanding for 5 things. 1, revitalization fund for universities.
yes.
Because if you truly look at it, the state at which the Nigerian universities are not comparable to what is obtainable in the world today.
Yes.
Nigerian universities are far, far backward.
Far backward.
In terms of infrastructure, in terms of learning,
yes,
in terms of technology. You can imagine, during the coronavirus lockdown, federal government, government-owned schools, let me not use federal because it entails both the federal and the states. Government-owned schools, universities, students were at home, practically redundant.
They were not doing anything.
While their private university counterparts were having online lectures.
Yes.
You see now, that's pending. They ask for outstanding and academic allowances for ASUU members. There's all their allowances that has been outstanding. Government should pay them.
Yes.
That is the second one. The third one, they say they want to renegotiate the 2009 agreement. And that was what the Minister of Education was mentioning. That the previous government went into an agreement they know they cannot fulfill, which is paying ASUU the sum of 1.3 trillion. Are you getting my point now? We are going somewhere.
Yeah.
You are riding with us. Now, the fourth one, they said proliferation of universities, especially by states. What do they mean by proliferation of universities? There's upgrading university
to a standard.
Increasing universities, build more. You understand? Renovate the ones that are on ground. Make them up to what? Up to standard. Many universities, government-owned universities in Nigeria don't even have hostels.
They don't. They keep them outside.
They don't have hostels. You go and rent. So how do you want a child to learn under that kind of a condition? When he knows that he's in the classroom, they might be burgling his apartment outside school.
Exactly.
And you see what ASUU is agitating for.
And the agitation is online.
They are saying they should come back to the establishment of visiting panels to universities. Those are the 5 things ASUU listed. You get what I'm saying now?
Yes.
But all these 5 things now, I think government have been playing along with them or playing them. It's 2 things. Either government has been playing along or playing ASUU, because all these 5 things where they come now, I don't see anyone.
I want to believe that if they were following them or playing along with them, ASUU will not be back on the drawing table.
Good.
So definitely we are playing them.
They were playing them until you get the mark. Now, the bottom line of all this problem now, ASUU said they would have gone back to class, but they cannot go on empty stomach. That government has not paid. Meanwhile, government is claiming that they have paid. So when I now went to get some information, I now discovered that the payment platform is what is really causing the problem. Yes. Government came up with IPPIS, which is Integrated Payroll and Personal Identification System.
Yes, IPPS. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying now? But ASUU said no. They don't want to be on that platform. Are you getting the gist? Yes. ASUU said no. That they want government to pay them on their own platform. which is the University Transparency and Accountability Solution.
It has.
I think you see ASUU, they don't get transparency, they don't get accountability. Government don't get only payroll and identification. Oh God.
More no, you say now with the pay, you say in case you do nonsense, you just stop your own payment.
Now my question is this: why is ASUU not accepting IPPIS?
Okay, I think over time, government, like we rightly agreed, that government probably outplayed them over time. So if you check out, there's been an agreement on ground. There was a agreement federal government went into with ASUU about all their applies so that they will continue with it at that time, so that they will continue with section, because section had been on break, they've been strike. So now the government is bringing out a payment plan, and ASUU is saying that okay, will our payment with this payment plan structure out our demands of over years.
There is allowances.
Good. Okay, now we have a suggestion. They brought out their own. That's okay. We want our own. How you are going? This is the plan. This is the stump you are going to be paying us through. This is the system which we feel it's going to be workable for us as a body. So that is the reason why they said we don't want the one you have brought, because it will not attend to our need. Use our own.
And do you know, during my findings, I discovered that the IPPIS system, ASUU's argument was that they were surcharging them.
Yes.
Some lecturers that got their payments that rushed to go and register with IPPS, they were complaining that they did not get their money as it's supposed to be.
Yes.
You understand? Then, in the IPPIS platform, it only make provision, that is according to ASUU, that the platform only make provision for your salary and basic government approved allowances. You understand? Meanwhile, the ASUU community is far more than that.
Yes.
Because ASUU has other expenses that other ministries do not have.
That's true.
One, ASUU have research expenses, and this comes in form of allowances. Now, who is going to be responsible for research allowances for lecturers? Because according to their argument, IPPIS did not make provision for such allowances
to come in.
So ASUU say no, pay us through UTAS. Government say no, we want to pay you through IPPIS. Now, inside these two bodies now, Bob, who do you think should succumb to each other?
I think it should be a win-win thing at the end of the day. ASUU President Professor Biodun Oguyemi has suggested to the federal government that they should invite NITDA, that is the National Information Technology Development Agency, may they come do integrity tests for their UTAS.
Okay.
So federal government go know say this institution or this payment plan, this we have to dey bring come. No be say
no be my mind.
Now something wey be say if our federal government at the end of the day fit even adopt am, because these are the people wey be say like your proverb. Now through these people you take get lift to understand a lot of things about the governance today. So now may I believe say now it should be a win-win thing. Okay. Say we know say students suppose they suppose down their school, but because of the two elephants where they fight, students and then they suffer. So I believe in a way ASUU self won't make things dey well. If it dey well for them, it dey well for the entire students. You get of various institutions. So me I believe say now federal government suppose look into the problem wey they face, and they don't spell them out. They don't they talk them from way back. Now they can't introduce, okay, we want this one. Now make federal government look into them. As they talk, they don't name one body. The body made they look into them. So make federal government allow their demand, make them meet their demand, so that students will go home. Because you are in office now, your regime, your legacy you should leave down a blueprint. You get? So me I believe that the federal government will look into ASUU case or ASUU issue and get it solved anyhow.
And you know, my argument on this issue is this: if ASUU say pay me on this platform, for me, I think governments should just adhere to them, because na them be ASUU, na them dey the education sector, na them dey the university communities,
yes.
na them know wetin go favour them, na them know wetin go motivate them, na them know wetin go ginger them, na them know wetin go help them do their work as they suppose do am. It's just like normal office, oga and omoshe, employer and employee. Employer go call you, my employee, which account do you want me to be paying your salaries to? Now you go give your employee account, say pay my salary to this my account.
That's right. You go drop out.
You get my point now?
Yes, sir.
Then if otherwise, you go tell the employer, say oga, no, that account where you open, me I not like that bank. Or me I not like that the structure of that account. See the account where you go dey pay my money to. You all make alert enter at the end of the month.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying now? Meanwhile, wetin federal government now dey try dey prove be say, because wetin I see for all this ASUU and federal government matter na power tussle. Now we be government. Now we be lecturers. Now we be government. Now we dey in charge of education. Now two of them dey play power tussle. Because see wetin the minister of state for education, Honorable Chukwemeka Nwajuba, he said on one TV program where he attend recently, you understand, he said, I have not said there is no way, I dey quote am, wetin he talk, he said, I have not said there is no way the government will not even have a different application.
Okay.
That he has not said it, that there is no way government will not have a different application, that is payment app, payment application. He said, but I am saying this is what we have now. The government will continually improve its service. This is what they have now, IPPIS. That is what they have now. So ASUU should make do with what the government have now. That is what the minister is trying to let us know. He said, if UTAS, as we go ahead, become even a better platform for everybody, and they offer it free to government, of course, we are a responsive government, we will simply migrate to it. You said they should make do with IPPIS. All of them should migrate to IPPIS. Then later, they cannot migrate, they cannot go back to UTAS.
You want if they should put themselves in ASUU shoe, make we talk the truth. May we put devil to shame. If na themselves they go gree, after they don't make agreement with them, we be say federal government fail several times. Now una wan do space saving now because say student them dey house, which is a disgrace to your administration. Now una wan come dey push wetin no dey, where you come dey force them make they collect wetin they talk say they no want. Why una no fit buy into their tone instead?
Okay, what is the need of, first of all, migrating using IPPIS? Then later you now tell them to go back to UTAS, of which the ASUU national chairman or national president of ASUU rightly said, he said it's not economically wise. It's not economically wise for them to first of all move to IPPIS, then later they now move back to UTAS. Who is going to bear all those expenses?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying now? That is why when the man said, he said the delay in adopting ASUU preferred platform, UTAS, is one of the major reasons why strike has not been suspended. So my advice to the federal government is this: if ASUU said they want their monies to be paid on this platform, accept it and pay it.
Yes, sir.
Accept it and pay it. Why are you saying that if they should accept this one, then okay, if they accept IPPIS, you understand? How would you now know the operational system of UTAS if UTAS is better? Because you know Nigerian government.
Yeah.
Nigerian government, once they don't do something, they know they come back.
They come back. Oh. They're gonna
no matter how.
ASUU self know them now.
That is why ASUU they hold them now for where they pay them. Because once ASUU enter this IPPIS now, my guy, Nigerian government no go ever remember wetin UTAS be again until ASUU go strike again.
Then you've not solved anything. You know.
Now my basic question is this: This one wey dem dey say IPPIS na payment platform for all civil servants. Ministers, House of Rep, senators, presidents, vice president, and all the rank and file of that level, is their salary also under IPPIS? Countries don't joke with education. They are comparing Nigeria to China. Now, do you know what China did as per education before China got to where they are today?
They did a lot.
China sent their citizens to America, to everywhere, to go and learn technology. Then brought them back to China to develop China in technology. And that is why we see where China is today now. But Nigerian government, all the government in this country I've known, has never taken education serious.
Because their children don't school here.
How can you not pay lecturers? And you are ordering brand new vehicles for the hallowed chambers.
Imagine. Yeah, you know, these people in government, they don't have their children here. They have no stake. All their children, most of them, they send them to either UK or America, or they send them to the best schools around the world. So they don't see it as a priority. Please, they can joke and do meeting upon meeting upon committee upon meeting upon meeting.
Government and ASUU come to a conclusion with a beg una, not because of anything, but because of the children that has been at home. The educational calendar year has already have been altered.
Definitely.
Most of their counterparts in private universities are already graduating, while others in the government universities are still at home, you know, waiting and praying earnestly for ASUU to end their strike. So government, please, if you know what is good for this strike to end, please quickly, as a matter of urgency, do it and let this country move. All right, my people, now welcome back to the Portmanteau today. Now me Osagia to that fine proud Benin boy, and I still sit down here. So, and as now they say I'm not still there here alone, I still there together with my honorable fellow.
Yes, and I'm me be Bamidele Okpemi Belu well loving and they call MC Bob, that big Yoruba man.
You don't talk big Yoruba man now. All right, the next matter we take on top the Portmanteau today, and the matter where concern our House of Representative people and the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN. By the way, the Transmission Company of Nigeria are the body or the company where they between the Gencos and the Discos. We dey talk about electricity now. Now then they the middle of those where they generate electricity, where they generate power, and those where they distribute power. A report came that the House of Rep has stopped them from undertaking any capital projects for year 2021.
It is good because the last bros, this will be full self. How you don't go fulfill the budget of the past one? You did not complete. You in fact, how many percent self? Maybe say you carry them out. You consider they come back with heavy load. You dey jump body on top the one where be say una no solve. Una consider carry additional load put for head. You walk it donkey.
The argument or the basis why they stopped them from undergoing any capital project for 2021 is this. They said the budget for their project for 2020 is about 142 billion naira.
Talk about it.
142 billion naira. And only 4 billion 9 days down for them to use.
Oh Lord Almighty.
142 billion naira project. Only 4 billion and they are available for them to use. So the House of Rep chairman of the Committee on Power say it is not wise for them to embark on any new capital project for year 2021. But what are the implications? That is what I want us to consider. Implications of not undergoing any capital project. Because right now, all the projects that they do, electricity still dey, epileptic, services still dey poor.
But maneuvers no be epileptic. Be our electricity.
Wetin e be?
It is dead.
Now you talk so. We dey come discuss power. We dey come discuss their activities, energy activities. But wetin I want make we first discuss for this matter now. When the boss, you understand, the Oga Patapata of TCN, that is Oga Sule Abdulaziz. You understand what Gaston Abdulaziz talk? He said the TCN boss, however, told the committee that higher authorities impose new projects on the company.
Another higher authority again. The last higher authority wey we hear.
Oga Abdulaziz agree with reps. Say true.
Say
e no make sense. The one who dey do money no dey to run am. You understand? He say so no be ordinary eye he take come here. He say no be ordinary eye he take bring 2021 project o. He say authorities, higher authorities, na dey impose these projects on them.
Cabals.
I don't want to use the word cabal.
Na cabal.
He say higher authorities na dey impose these projects.
Hey, oye na finish.
And you know say within this short period of time now, I don hear this word 2 times. Higher authorities.
We hear am.
Sanwo-Olu first talk am. Say authorities that are
higher than
me, beyond my control. Na order the shooting at the Lekki Toll Plaza. Now Abdulaziz again, MD of TCN, they say themselves not get the mind to bring any capital project for 2021 because what we did that they never see money they run am. They say but higher authorities now they impose.
Higher authority.
Who are these higher authorities?
Bro, they are Kaba.
But until you see where we dey for this country.
Bros, we don't dey well for this country. The money for last one, una no get money to execute last one. Una cause they had more. And only 4 billion they bring additional. They don't get priority. Anywhere belle face them.
Say higher authorities. Now this country we dey when one man expose say that they do budget padding.
Budget padding. I remember. They pad budget. They pad them. Put this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it's a very pathetic story. Hearing this word, higher authority imposing things that are not supposed to be imposed. We had it during the EndSARS protest when the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said authorities that were beyond his control ordered the shooting at the Lekki Toll Plaza. Now we are hearing it again from the TCN boss, Mr. Abdulaziz, saying that actually they are not willing to bring up any project for capital project for 2021. He said, but higher authorities are imposing these projects on them.
Masquerade.
So please, if you know whoever the higher authorities is, please help us hit our comment box. Let us know if you know them. All right, MC Bob, make we just drop a deal because we want to talk about electricity matter now. 2 days we never talk and finish. Now their poor service we want to talk about. Abi their high bill.
The refusal to give prepaid meters. When we say prepaid meter, come on the high side to purchase. You purchase with big money.
And they say na free oh. But when you reach there, they go say
pay so amount. And that money they go boy.
And you know this prepaid meter matter, prepaid meter. I don't know. This country is only God that will deliver us.
Amen.
Because one thing I discovered about prepaid meter is this: if you are using prepaid meter, automatically services of electricity operators will improve.
Yes.
Nobody go tell them
because they can sell.
Because if light not the people not buy card.
They don't buy card now.
Or they not go load meter. So I think you are seeing that even it is a deliberate thing.
Deliberate.
Not to meter Nigerians.
Deliberate. Evil strategy.
Because if they really want to meter Nigerians, I don't know what it will take them. How long it will take them to meter the whole Nigerians.
They have figures, statistics of how many houses when they want to do election. Shebi they know as they reach people. You get how NEPA today. How do this marketers how do they get each person's house address to formate payment plan for them? Those who don't get meter, they know them house.
I was listening to somebody that they don't want to meter people because of the fraud of estimated billing.
Yes,
that they want to that is one point or one sector or one avenue that they are frauding this country without accounts.
The fraud that they are making out of this no meter or the metering the people or the populace is on the high side. When you hear the amount or units they charge some houses, me for example, wey be say for my house bros, as you know say I still be bachelor, nobody dey stay my house. Na only one side, my room, na only my room side, 3 bedroom now. Like I no get light in all rooms intentionally. Wetin I dey use?
I know now.
Now use DSTV, finish. If you know the amount they charge me, last time they charge me, I just vex when I see the amount. I say, waiting, ghosts they leave this house with me. I been only me.
I mean, they get suspicious. They call this your pressing iron.
Imagine I go to tell only me, maybe 10,000.
Also, people they carry electric cooker, come cook inside your house when you don't know.
Maybe
you know, it's very sad. This is very sad. Same thing happens to me. My bill is not less than 8,000 every month.
You can imagine.
In a small apartment, you know, apartment where not big, I know they use electric cooker, I don't get oven, I know the only thing where I feel say they consume light for my place now iron. And how many times are they iron in a week?
I will not be say person at dry cleaner.
You understand? So all these things are one of the reasons why they refuse to meter people.
Is it
this estimated bill? They are really gaining from it and they are enjoying
it. So, like you always talk, say it is intentional.
It is
suffering.
intentional.
Suffering is intentional.
Poverty
here
is artificial.
Artificial.
All right, Bob. Now so we will take enter inside now. Only for Naija on top the show today. Bob, you got any message for us?
Bros, now only for Naija, on a Naija person go spray different kind of perfume for body so that it go confuse you. So then when you ask her, say which kind of perfume you spray, go tell you Antabaja or Balamajaga.
You go say Eclodosombia. They will come confuse you. Only you will come the waka shop they find Eclodosombia.
You don't go see.
Oh, you too much. All right, on top my own side now. Only for Naija or Naija person that go get mine. Carry children school fees, go buy generator. Based on saying, want make children they see light, take do homework.
Hey, who go teach your children? Why not pay school?
Why not pay school fees? Who want give you children homework? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I go take my generator on top the show today. Make me not forget, until here I say Europe don't they go back to lockdown?
Yes.
Based on corona virus.
1 month.
1 month lockdown all over Europe. So my people, make me not forget, say coronavirus still they very active. Not let them lie to you. It's still they very, very active. Anywhere they go, make sure say they apply your nose mask as you're supposed to apply them. Make sure say they wash your hand with soap and water regularly. Not let your sanitizer far from you. Not forget to give the normal 2-meter gap where they say make we they give ourselves for public. Finally, not forget say you be Naija anywhere where you dey, make you they rep this country well. Not follow them put hand for waiting go spoil this country name. Not do drugs because you no get any better thing where they do for body. Sempe, now so we go take quest generator. Zoom! We don't come on here.